Today we're going to be playing some Nico Robin. This is going to be an all burn, no breaks list where you're not seeing the 9-cost Lin or the Yamato. We're just going for non-stop pressure, trying to get them to zero before they take us to zero. Now we also have pretty good saving tools with the giant as well as the zero cost event in order to clear out the excess bricks because we do play a ton of them. This deck likes to go first, trying to get to that 6-stun turn where we're able to play either a Robin, a King, or even a Nami in case they play something like, you know, your typical 4 costs by the time you are on your 6-stun turn. So it's good at clearing that. Also, we replaced the Beige with Satori, just more aggression, being able to get extra bodies to just swing for the face, because why try to save our life when we can finish them first? That's my thought process on that. And Kikunojo is a monster, especially against those 4 health leaders, including ourselves, funny enough. But nice to have either on when we have to go second or on the trigger as always. So we have that. Frankie, just another solid 4-2 generic. I'm gonna do crazy things if I'm down to 1 or less life. And then Nami as before, and then we got the Nico Olivia just as our one-time steroid boost in case we want to go for game for a lot of power. So we have that, and then we have Robin, the best card to play on turn 3, and it just really hurts when they keep burning the life. So of course, gotta have your 4 copies of this. Saw, exclusive card for the deck for sure, being an I'll include. Basil Hawkins being sticky, same with Kikunojo. And then we're going it all in on the kid. Now, normally it doesn't really work with the Dawn crew because normally you just run your 9 costs and have fun. But since we're playing King and we're going to be doing some control in the mid game, it really slides in nicely by going from typically our 6-stun turn, going down to 5, attacking, going back to 6, and then going to 8 with Captain Kid. So we're getting all kinds of burn damage there. And then, of course, we do want to keep the giant and disappear because we will be pretty vulnerable because we're not having our 9-cost Lin or Yamato. It's just nice to have, and I'm surprised this card's not banned yet. But that's the deck. Timestamps in the description, as well as the deck list. And yeah, let's get right into the gameplay. And we'll keep losing or going first. Oh, that's pretty good. Banish. Sure. That's a really good banish target. That sucks. Normal 5k swing. Trash, the counter. Then we'll go Kiku. Well, the next thing they're going to play isn't going to be that scary. So Kikunojo can't attack. That's such a powerful swing there. So we'll take this too. And then we froze all our stuff, but we can just pop the Arlong, and all we can do is pass. What else they got for us? Hawkins. Okay, double Hawkins. Let's start with the Nico Robin first. So we got 8. We can try set for game next turn here. Let's start with a 5. Don't want to give them any more bodies. So let's drop. I do want to clear out that Arlong though. Let's take a chance here. See if they have a trigger here. And then we could Nami this. You can just counter out that one easily. We are just getting all the 2Ks in the world. So we got 3 more attacks levied. I think we got this. Nope. Sure, we'll take. Let's swing 7 here. And then we can go to town with a 9. See if they have a trigger that rests something, and we can just put it to Nami. There we go. Alright, bow the aggression. We're always using the first turn roll. We're just gonna have to hold on to this. Let's see if they're gonna hit us with the big beat stick. Yep, at least it doesn't have banish, so not good that we're not getting triggers, but now we can start with something. We'll start swinging this 4 cost here. We'll trash. We have to play Hawkins. We'll trash Nico. We'll forget about burning them right now. And then we can play Hawkins. Okay, so the banish combo. We can counter out of that luckily. Let's swing 5. No counter here though. Give away 2Ks like it's candy. Okay, so just a trigger. King. Pop. And there you go. It's gonna force me to use a giant here, which I'll have to do. I'm safe all game. Let's swing 5 again. Not going to be able to use the streak here. And another 5. Okay, so they're just getting counter. 7K swing. Then we play Hawkins and pass. Okay, so big beat stick. If they're gonna swing with Nami first, I'll take. Okay, let's see if they have it. It could go for my king, which is fine. Seven. Let's get rid of this Nami. We don't need to get rid of anything right now. And 7. Okay, let's see how this goes. Ooh, vanish. How much? Okay, so if I have to risk it. The clutch. That was a crazy game. Now for some more trigger happy matchups. Let's go first. I only got first here. Not my favorite. Too much heavy stuff. That's adequate amount of heavy stuff. All right, let's see if we can get a 3-drop here. Right now, there might be searching for with the pudding. Let's see what they have. It wouldn't be too bad to just swing a whole bunch at them on turn 2. Okay, so wait, what? I guess they replace the trigger with something that they can't use? Oh, I was about to commit stupid E. Let's go 8. Trashing Nico, because we already have one. And, okay, so they burn Burley. The next turn, we're going to have Nico Robin on the turn up. We don't even need to use leader ability next turn because we have the Captain Kid onto the Monkey D. Luffy. So they're going to rearrange my life, I think. Oh, they're looking at their own thing. I'll take. Oh no, we're bricky as all can be. Okay, so they have 3 drops available. They can play Parasparrow. They can play Lampe. Oh, they're gambling here. So not really any threats then. Okay. This is fine. This is what we want to see. Nico Robin will burn a life, and Nico Robin will hit him with a 5. No need to use leader ability because we can play Captain Kid next turn. Okay. Okay, here comes another Katakuri swing. So they're able to play a 5-drop now. Looked at their own. Okay, we'll take. Ooh, Jaguar D Sol is good. I got additional pressure. Okay, now they're gonna have to trash some cards to get rid of the Sol, which is I'm more than happy with losing. So now they have fewer cards to counter with. Alright, so now we can go 5. No need to hit at life. And then they're probably going to take this one, I think. But then they're going to have no life after this. Unless they have a trigger that makes it not so. Okay, Captain Kid, you're up. Oh, 10 Mom is gone. And we'll trash the other Captain Kid. No need for that. They're in a really good position here. We don't have 10 mom yet, and they have 0 life. And we got some pretty big bodies on board. Now, am I going to protect it? The Nico Robin, the answer is probably yes. No, if they swing like an 8k swing at it, then fine, I guess. I am more than happy with losing a life just for that Captain Kid, because now we get to commit all kinds of big swings. And have that. Yeah, we're able to get the burn down. That Flampe full turn was wild, and they have 10 mom here. Got 10 mom in trash. They were ready to go if we didn't stop them. Okay, the infamous blue Doffy. Still dangerous. But if we have king, so we can see if this helps. Let's keep this. This is a good sort of. Now, the Hawkins may not be so helpful here because it can get bounced by a law. Okay, so we got 2. And then we can do here. Here comes their consistency swing. Okay, so it's just Mihawk. We'll definitely use the Hawkins here. Don't need the additional Luffy here. I think we need to keep this board under control. Again, the law is a thing. And we don't want to just give them cards, so we're just going to trash a Nico, get done, and then we'll clear that board up. And next time they'll swing, they'll, yeah, if the pro wasn't there, and the law probably in hand, probably play the Hawkins, but I think we just need to sort out board until later on. Okay, so Jozu, and that is an unfortunate roll. I do think we're going to need a counter here just so that we don't lose out on our tempo. I don't even know if that makes any sense, but it does open up the Nico Robin play. So what are we doing here? Wait, they knew what their okay, so I'm gonna count out of this one. You only have 2 Dawn up, but what they do with that Dawn, okay, so well, we're gonna leave our options open, so we're just gonna swing a 6 here. We are not gonna trash. No need to. Okay, and then we can burn another. Now they have the Jozu, so they can bounce it. But their alpha swing next turn is going to be a bit weaker. Okay, so they have Boa, so now they can fix their stuff again. Now I'm thinking of playing Luffy, just to get a big body swinging. Are they gonna put any more in that swing? Yeah, I would. Wait, why? I guess they didn't have anything in their slot. If that's the case, we have a king. We might as well use it. And then we can use our banish to swing pretty good. And clear this one out. We'll swing 6 here. Maybe we can force a 2k out. So their top 3 cards, they must have drawn it. They must have been really unlucky. And 8. Still not going to trash. All right. So down to 1 life. Still pretty tricky board state here. So now they can play multiple minions. Or multiple characters. I keep saying minions because I still have that Hearthstone mentality. Yeah, here comes the boa again. Wow, that is rough. So yeah, top card was Red Rock. Can't play that. The other 2 cards, yeah, pretty unlucky. Though they did have that Perona on too, so they definitely did a miscalculation there. And I had nothing to fear because Law was not there at the time, at least. All right, let's see how the mirror does. We got the first turn, so that helps, but we want to see something better here. That's better. Let's trash one of the 2K counters. Hopefully we can get a 6 drop here. Whoa, Hell's Judgment? Okay, so they're gonna do some trashing of their own. Gonna counter. That's pretty nice. We can go to here and then swing, trashing Frankie, getting arrested Dawn to play our Luffy next turn. Hopefully they'll block with Saw, perfect, and then Kiku. And at this point, I don't mind if they hit us for any amount of Dawn. Oh my goodness! Why so much attack? Okay. Maybe they'll use their Hell's Judgment here. So we're just gonna accept our fate. No need to accept. Okay. And 6K swing. This will be the test here. Do they get anything for their... Well, we heal. That's gonna help us in the long run. And then smash for 10. You know what? I will take a Gum Gum Giant any day. So now they can't even play Yamato even if they wanted to. Katakuri can't do much. Captain Kid is annoying, but we're gonna have to deal with it. But that's all they can. Woo! Do I let them do I let this go? I don't think I need to. We can play the Robin for tempo. Wait, they're just going to be stuck in perpetual... Let's bait out the giant here. They'll be stuck in perpetual giants and they're going to be forever at 8 Dawn. Swing. Let's get Nico Robin in here just so that we have a body just in case something goes horribly wrong. I see no reason in not taking that. Okay. Here comes its tasty swing. I do want to keep this up. Alright, I think the answer is to make sure that they don't get life. So I think 10 is an appropriate swing. No need to trash here. Now let's see if they have the counter. Okay. We can actually delay this for a turn. Or actually, we don't have to. Let's see if they have some shenanigans on their sleeves. They did. Okay, this gets a bit more interesting. We'll keep this up. But now they have their act cards. They got the fair play on the page. Okay, but now that's all their efforts. I'll bite. Actually, no, I won't. I'm gonna try to save the Nico Robin if they swing. Yeah, I saved it. I'm happy. And then just 7k swing to Robin. And then we'll go with Robin and just finish it. We saved our Robin from Robin. With our Robin. And there it is, some more Nico Robin for all the One Piece. Thoughts on the matter? Maybe I should try that rushed Luffy, that 6-7 Luffy here. Let's bring him up. Because I was thinking of King because they're always going to play that 4 costs on our turn. But let's see, where is the puncher? Yeah, there he is. So yeah, multicolored, 5 or more Dawn, Rush. That's, in general, you're going to be... Actually, no, that's not true. They're going to be at 4 Dawn most of the time. So not the best card to be playing on Curve. But you can throw 2 of these in and just try to go for a lot of damage that way as well. But other than that, that's it for me. I will see you all in the next One Piece video. Until then, I'll see you later.